Hey guys, Dan Latrella.
And Danny Latrella.
And welcome to Ann and Dan's Mortgage Bites.
Listen, today what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick follow-up from last week's 203K video. And the reason we're doing this is that so many of you had written in and it said that you had some questions, and what we want to do is answer those questions that so that you have a better understanding of the difference between a 203K and a construction loan. So that being said, Dan, what is the main difference between a 203K and a construction loan?
Well, first, there's a lot of differences, but that's a great question. First, it's down payment. 203K, 3.5%.
That's a good deal.
Sounds affordable in today's market.
I could do that.
Now, construction loan, your local bank or lender, 25%.
That's a huge difference. That's a huge difference.
Which you might not have the money, but that's not even usually the problem, guys. It's the future value that people don't realize. 203K, future value can go up to 110% of the future value. Now, with construction loan, you go to your local bank or lender. What is that, Amy?
You have to maintain that 25% equity in your house.
Yes.
So here's where the issues come. We all like to do upgrades, okay? We all like to spend the money.
But they don't always bring value either.
No,
just because you do upgrades doesn't mean a Viking Soul is going to give you $20,000 equity in your home.
But you're spending money. Both loans require contingencies. 203K is a 10% contingency. A regular construction loan is 20% contingency. If you've utilized your contingency completely and you've really exhausted your cash that you have in your pocket, and your end value, your final appraisal comes in, and you don't have that 25% equity in your house on your construction loan.
Feels dead.
Feels dead.
And this has happened to us a lot of times.
Yes, it has. It has happened.
Because clients overspend, and they don't realize because they're told the value is going to be okay. So you spend all this time, guys, and you don't close the loan. Another thing with construction loans over 203Ks, PMI or no PMI with 203Ks, Annie?
203K, you're going to have PMI, but that's an okay thing. If I'm putting down 3.5%, and I've got that protection of the 110%
future value,
I'm going to do the PMI because it's also a tax write-off.
If you make under $100,000 a year.
Okay, and I like that. Whereas on a normal construction loan, I'm not going to have that because I have that 25% equity.
Exactly. Now, one thing though, a lot of realtors say is time frame on these loans got to be 6 to 8 months, Annie. Are they?
Actually, no, they're really not. On a 203K, if you're doing a streamline, you're looking at 45 days because it doesn't require a HUD consultant and you have to have a good team behind you. You're going to be done in 45 days.
Now, full 203K is going to be about 60, like Amy said, because the HUD consultant's got to go out there.
Provided you have a good team behind you.
Now, what about qualifying purposes, Andy? 203Ks over construction, really?
All right, well, let's look at that. All right, on a 203K. It's a lot easier to qualify for versus a regular construction loan. You're going to need less of a down payment. That makes it a lot easier. Your credit scores are going to be different. You don't, with FHA, your credit scores are lower than a regular construction loan.
What about cash reserves?
Cash reserves aren't required like they are in a construction loan.
So those are great. Now, another question else we say is this loan sounds so great, but I know you can't borrow anything on these loans, which is actually incorrect. Annie, Fairfield County, throw out a number.
Fairfield County, $708,750 you can borrow up to. How awesome is that?
That's a lot of money, guys. Now, the difference that people don't realize, in New Haven County, which isn't far away, what are the loan limits on that?
Right. Well, that's a good point because you know what? Many times we've had realtors that have come in and said that they want to do a 203K on a property that's over $400,000, and we have to tell them,
sorry,
can't do it because the loan limit is $387,500.
So that's something you guys should know because we have clients that came and said, call us and say, hey guys, we got a perfect 203K, purchase price is $420.
Right.
Because they think it's Fairfield County.
Exactly.
So this is something you guys should know. Now, the next question people asked are, who's doing these loans, Annie? Because it seems like nobody's doing these loans.
This is true. And first of all, the people that are doing them right now, if you want to do well, let's go back. Your main banks. Your big banks, most of them are subbing those out to brokers.
Because they can't do them or don't have the capability.
They don't have the capability.
Now, direct lenders are becoming a huge thing in 2011. Everybody's running to become a direct lender. Could direct lenders do this loan?
They can only do the streamline. They cannot do the full 203K. So if you remember, the streamline is non-structural.
And it's up to $35,000.
And they can spend
So who can do these loans?
Brokers.
Mortgage brokers, huh? We're always the bottom of the totem pole. We're the bad guys. Meanwhile, we're the only ones that can do the full 203K
and the
streamline, which is awesome for all you local realtors and brokers. So you know, so you can go out and sell this product.
Also, just another question that came in is, can I know FHA does 3 units and 4 units. Can I do a 203K on a 3 unit?
No, guys.
What can I do then?
2 units max. That's what they limit you to. No 3 units, no 4 units, no 5 units. The max you can do a 203K loan is a 2 unit.
Okay. What about the builder? So let's go back to the builder because they're the ones, the contractor's the one that has to get paid. How do they get paid, Dan?
Okay, how this works is two different ways. On the Streamline, you're going to get 2 draws. One, you're going to get half the money at the day of the closing. Okay? The second draw, the builder gets at the end. So obviously, we've had this problem before where if the builder doesn't have money, he can't close on this loan because he's got to spend some of his own money.
And you would have to get a different contractor.
Exactly. So now with the full 203K, you can get up to 5 draws, guys. So each time, each draw, you're basically going to do a certain work.
So, for example, not to cut you off, but just as an example, that your foundation is your first draw, let's just say your framing's your next draw, your electrical's a draw, and so on. And your builder's the one that's going to schedule that out with you.
With the bank, and then the bank's going to go out there every time to make sure that the builder spent the money properly and did the work properly. So that's just great news for you guys for the 203K and Streamline.
Absolutely.
So now I got a question, guys. Who wants to make more money this year?
Everybody does.
So we came up with a great idea that people don't even think. Annie, how many times do you drive by a house that's boarded up or a neighborhood that's boarded up?
Lately, there's been more than there used to be, a lot more.
So how many of you realtors drive by that and you don't see the potential profit in that? You just drive by, oh, it's too bad.
Yeah, you think like, yeah, there goes another one.
So if you see, let's say, a whole neighborhood that's boarded up 4 or 5 houses, go down to your town. Find out who owns these houses. You can do the 203K, which, one, Annie's going to bring up the value in the neighborhood.
That's right.
And also you got 4 or 5 new listings.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that's just another great example for you realtors out there to go out and get some more business.
Instead of being afraid of the 203K and being told that they're very difficult to do and they can't be done, we're just showing you 2 videos that, yeah, it can be.
And this will teach you how to be more successful. It'll get you more business. And great news also, guys, our new website is launched today, which we have a subscribe button to the right of us, as well as a coupon button to the right of us. So definitely want you guys to sign up, subscribe to our website, so every time a video or a coupon comes out, you get emailed.
That's right. And the coupons are really cool. We're going to be adding to that every week and every day. And they're great for you, for your borrowers, and also for your new buyers that are coming in, your first-time buyers. And it's going to be driving more business to all of you. So it's something to check out.
So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and talk to you soon.
And have a great Memorial Weekend.